Let us look at algorithm for selection sort. So we have already seen selection sort. In each pass, it will select a particular position or an index and find out a smallest element that should fit in that index. So for writing an algorithm, I have taken an example. We will trace the algorithm here and simultaneously I will write on the instructions there. So here we have number of elements that are 10. Now let us start. See, for n elements, as we need n minus 1 passes, in each pass we will select a particular index. So for that we have taken I, that will be selecting an index. First time we'll find out smallest element for this index 0, then next for 1, then next for 3, so on. So we have to do it for n minus 1 time. So this is done using for loop. So this is for passes. So I will write a for loop here. This for loop is for passes. For I assign 0, I is less than n minus 1, I plus plus. So this will be starting from 0 and continuing. Now we want two more integer pointers that are k and j, that should also start from here. K and j should be initialized with I, and this j should scan through the list of all the elements up to n to find out a smaller element. If any smaller element is found, then k is brought to that location. So for scanning through all these elements to find the smaller element, I have to use again a for loop for j also. So I will write on one more for loop for j. See, for j and k both are starting from I, and j is incrementing every time and it's going till n, means less than n. So it will be stopping at 9. Now in this loop, I have to check for the element. If the element wherever j is pointing, suppose j is right now here, I have to check if this element is smaller than where k is pointing. If so, k should be brought at j. So that's what I will write here. If a of j is less than a of k, then bring k upon j. Make k also point there. So k will also move to this location. So this process should continue. And once this for loop ends, k will be pointing on a smallest element. So right now in our example, k will point on this smallest element, right? And j has finished the array. So this is the smallest element. So this element should be swapped with the element at I. So I will simply write a function swap here. Swap a of I with a of k. A of I and a of k are swapped after this for loop. That's all. This is the end of this for loop and end of this function. So that's all. This is the algorithm for selection sort.